Hi and welcome to my video, How do teachers in Malaysia use self-disclosure to improve class participation? I am Mahagul, an international student all the way from Pakistan, pursuing Master of Science in Managerial Communication here in Malaysia. The reason I'm making this video is to share a research study that I conducted as part of my academic requirement. The study focuses on one of the most significant aspects of teaching and how it influences students in the class. I would also be sharing the findings of my research later in the video. The title of my research is Influence of Teacher Self-Disclosure on Malaysian Students' Class Participation from the teacher's perspective. But first, watch this clip and ask yourself, would you like to have a teacher like this?
Ishan! I said page 38, chapter 4, paragraph 3. Read the first sentence and point out the adjectives. Page 38, Ishan! Aditya, just help the boy. Read the first sentence and tell me what the adjectives are. Okay, come on. Let's all mark the adjectives together. Just read the sentence for me. Just read the sentence, Ishan.
ये तो नाच रहे
Silence! Speak in English.
The letters are dancing.
Okay, then read the dancing letters. I said loud and proper, Ishan. Loud and proper. Loud and proper. Stop it! Stop it! Get out! Get out of my class! Out! Shameless boy. Open your books now. Who's going to tell me what the adjectives are? I don't want a sound from this class.
वापस पनिश होता है डफर
डफर हर टाइम क्या पनिश होता है
इसका तो रोज का है
Going now. Ishan!
Self-disclosure is the act of revealing personal or private information about oneself to others.
It smells really bad.
Yeah, I haven't showered in 12 days.
Jack, that's gross. Why would you tell them that?
I'm Dr. L's favorite student, and that was a really bad example of self-disclosure.
I wonder what the definition of self-disclosure is.
Here.
Thank you. According to the American Psychological Association, the definition of self-disclosure is the act of revealing personal or private information about oneself to other people.
Then, what is teacher self-disclosure? It is teacher statements made in the classroom about oneself that reveals information that would otherwise be inaccessible to students. It includes personal or professional information about the teacher, which they share to connect with the students and maintain a healthy two-way communication. I have explored ways of self-disclosure that teachers in Malaysia adopt for their students. Previous studies show that teacher self-disclosure positively influences class participation. Teachers' experiences encourage students to engage, ask questions, and feel comfortable and confident. The aim of this research is to explore elements of teacher self-disclosure that impact a student's class participation in Malaysian institutions. The study tends to explore teachers' viewpoint on self-disclosure and student participation. The objective of my study is to explore elements of teacher self-disclosure that encourage a student's class participation. To achieve this objective, I carried out a qualitative research and selected a sample of 4 informants teaching at different levels in Malaysian education institutions. The sample was selected through purposive sampling technique. The data from research informants was collected through one-to-one in-depth interviews. The research purpose and interview protocol was shared with the informants beforehand, and their consent to participate in the study was obtained. The data collected was analyzed using thematic analysis method. Let's talk about the findings of the data collected through interviews. A detailed thematic analysis was run on the interview data, which returned with 5 themes, which are students' communication, class management, teachers' communication, class environment, and self-disclosure's appropriateness. Each of the themes have their respective labels or patterns that were evident and recurring in each of the informant's data. The patterns and themes extracted from informant's self-disclosure practices reveal their impact on students' class participation. For example, in self-disclosure's appropriateness theme, the teachers categorically shared that self-disclosure must be suitable and have some relevance about the topic. Or under teachers' communication theme, they talked about reasonable frequency of self-disclosure, maintaining teachers' privacy and showing empathy towards students. Let's have a look at few of informant's statements to support the findings. Them said that when I start showing some disclosure, I see how my classes have changed from being very quiet to very engaging. The other shared how self-disclosure positively impacted the students' interest in the lesson. They said they show interest in reading more about the topic or spending more time with the topic, which they didn't do in the past. Similarly, informants shared meaningful insights about self-disclosure and how it influences their class participation. Here's what they said. You should share experience which is related to the topic and the discussion. Children learn by observation. So, if they observe someone has done it, someone has seen it, someone has experience, then this experience has add-on value to them, and they are keen, they are interested. Here's some more statements. They get excited whenever you want to share stories about you. The self-disclosure nature would always create a curiosity among students. Based on the findings, a theoretical framework is prepared which shows 4 characteristics of self-disclosure that result into active class participation. Practicing teacher self-disclosure has shown significant positive impact on student class participation in Malaysian education institutions. Teachers who indulge in self-disclosure build trust and rapport with students and keep them engaged and involved in the lesson. Teachers observe student behavior and class environment before deciding to share personal story and regain their attention. Teachers maintain an open communication with students to make them feel comfortable and welcomed. It's the ability of the teacher to connect the self-disclosure with the lesson being taught. Teachers who communicate with empathy connect with students and make a bond. Teacher self-disclosure enables the students to ask questions, speak up confidently, and be more present in the class. However, the disclosure must be appropriate, relevant, and within the bounds of class discipline. It's not recommended to share too much personal information. Teachers must practice their authority and maintain a respectful distance with the students. Now, watch this clip and ask yourself again, would you like to have a teacher like this?
लोगों में एक और नाम था जो मैंने नहीं लिया, शायद इसलिए कि वो नाम इतना महान नहीं, लेकिन तकलीफ उसे भी वही है। वो नाम है राम शंकर निकुम। मुझे भी बचपन में पढ़ने लिखने की तकलीफ थी। मेरे पिताजी मुझे समझ नहीं पाए। उनको लगता था कि मैं शैतानी कर रहा हूं, जानबूझ के नहीं पढ़ रहा हूं। उनको लगा आगे चलकर मेरा कुछ नहीं होगा, ये डफर इडियट क्या कर पाएगा। आज जो हूं तुम्हारे सामने हूं ईशान।
Thanks for watching.